Hey, bless up, bless up, bless up. Y'all doing well? It's a brand new week. We about to enter in a brand new week that we have not entered in. So, family man, how you doing? What's going on? Let's see if I can get everything going on and popping. Gotta get the video going. It's a brand new week, y'all. Hope y'all doing well. Brand new week. We are entering in something that we have not explored, right? It's a brand new week. You good? That's what's up, man. Much love to you. First of all, I'm gonna enter into this live chat with thanks, with gratitude, with accomplishment, and I want you all to understand that no matter what your situation is, you are blessed, right? We blessed. No matter what we, no matter what we going through, we blessed, y'all. All in the soil. What's going on? You blessed. Cause today, have you ever thought about that today was planned for you and for your success? Today was perfectly organized, laid out for your success, right? We don't even know what today's going to bring, right? But what we do know is that today is planned and organized for our success. And I'm praying and I'm hoping nothing for success for you. And a lot of times, what we go through, it's all about our perspective, our outlook, our vibes that we going through, right? Right now, we vibing right now. Welcome in Life Journeys. How you doing? How you doing? Happy Matt, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Good vibrations will come your way when you listen to this live broadcast because we are in a high frequency mode right now. There's a lot of low frequency that's going on in this life. But right now, you are entering in life and prosperity. And you are entering in a place where you take a look at yourself and you understand your benefits of life. What I want to do is encourage you to not look what you can do for yourself, but look what you can do for the world, not family members, not cousins, not friends, not associates, but understand you were created, right? You were created for something far better than just you and what you can see. The things you hope for, the things you pray for, it's so basic. It's so basic because you got to understand that everything you're doing right now is for another level. You are changing generations, and you need to move as such. You are a blessing to the next generation. You need to move as such. What's up? What's going on? Happy Mac? I wish I could do this. Let's see. Naj Ruquai? Naj Ruquai? Oh my goodness. I don't know if I battered your name, but much blessings to you. Life journeys, much blessing to you. The experience with Sassy. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Understand you are not here by chance, but you're here for a reason. And I'm hoping that I can be a blessing to this moment in your life. And I'm hoping that iron sharpens iron, as my great brother Juicing with Jay says. Each one teach one. Much love to y'all. Good morning, good morning. My Renaissance grandmama. How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Hope y'all doing well. I understand this thing that we are here and we are here coming to a beginning of a brand new week on a calendar basis. But every day we are creating man, we creating some beautiful things. And my goal right now is to empower you to just come on into this week to just be a blessing to others and then also to take things to another level. Because if you notice, a lot of us, we look at the news, we look at um, our conversations, we interact with people, and we realize that, man, I'm on another level, and it's okay. You're on another level. So I want to welcome you if you're on another level. When people gossip, when people bring in negativity, when you see negativity in the news, and then you come in here, I'm hoping that you feel a connection with a higher frequency. That's the goal. That is the goal, my friends. So we getting ready. We already understand that Gigi's coming in. She's gonna create this presence. So welcome in to Eco Nation News. News that you may or may not be able to use. The goal is hopefully y'all be able to use it. And hopefully you all be able to, as G Hud said, grow. That's all I'm saying. We're here to help each other out. We're here to bless each other and understand that the moment something comes in your life that brings you to a point where you're not comfortable with is the moment that you understand that's a low frequency. Do we understand what low frequency is? Do we really understand it? J3GS, just because you love somebody does not mean that you agree with everything they say. Just because you are passionate about a subject somebody brings up does not mean you agree with every single thing that they say, right? Just because you are motivated to grow and do some things from someone does not mean that you're in agreement with every single thing they say. Understand, we are here to like motivate each other to transition each other to another level. So, with that said, let's go into this live. Um, let's start off with the news. If y'all have not paid attention, we are entering in November. November will bring about some cold temperatures. The South will fight against some of these cold temperatures, but but Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, Arkansas, all the way up north will fight against some cold weather. We already know from our past experience, we had kids and we get these plastic like outfits for Halloween, and then that night we will have cold weather, right? Cold weather will abound. We're ready for some of this cold weather. A lot of people will not be able to grow in this season. What we want to encourage you to do is to invest in your grow lights, invest in some interior growing situation if you're able to do it, and then you can still kill it. You can still prosper. Right now is a winning season for your salads and brassicas. Brassicas, brassicas, brassicas. If you can grow some brassicas, you're winning. So if you want to win right now, this is your point in time. Man, I'm beholding the beautiful Gigi walking up to the live, and man, she looks so good walking up in here. Oh my goodness, much love. So Steph 20, Steph 222, how you doing? Much love to you. Welcome on in, y'all. Come on in. And if you're not afraid to, if you feel inspired to, like it and share it. You don't know what we're going to talk about. So hopefully, if you do see it, you do love it. How you doing, beautiful?
Hello.
If you do love it, you do appreciate it. Hopefully, you will like and share it.
Switched stuff on me today. I didn't know
I
where you were
know,
at.
man.
I was like, hold
I'm
on, let
doing
me try to
stealth mode.
listen,
Wait a minute, stealth
see where he at
two
today.
two two.
Hello,
Yeah.
guys.
How
Hello,
y'all doing?
everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
Much love to y'all. Today is a day of loveliness and gratitude, right? Let me ask you a question, Gigi.
beautiful here today too.
Yes. You feel the breeze?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. What's your goals during the next 3 months? Talk to me. What you want over the next 3 months? What do you want to manifest? What do you want to speak in your life over the next 3 months?
I really we did we go through this last week? Did we not go through this last week?
Uh,
Did we say, "Hey, how you doing? G3GS Forum, how you doing? Naj, how you doing? Happy Mac, how you doing? Good morning to you all." I thought we went over this last week. Did we
We
go over
did,
this
but
last
we
week? Yeah,
transitioning though.
listen.
You you
Let
need
me
to stay
just say,
focused on
well,
the
no,
question.
I am focused, and this is why you get to a point, guys.
Hmm.
Let me just have some real
Go
grown
ahead. Go
conversation.
ahead. Go ahead.
You get to a point in your life where you start to realize that everybody don't have your best interest at heart. And
Okay.
so when you have to be you speak life over yourself and over your future and what you want, and you have to be careful who you share certain stuff with.
Mm.
And so that's where I am right now. Everything is not meant for the internet, and some of my goals are as such. They're just not meant for the internet. So that's why I keep looking at him like, what you asking me that? Like you asking me personal, asking me to talk
This
about personal goals.
this is the
I don't want to
thing.
talk about personal
This
goals,
is the thing that I want to get our vibrations and our thought process
and
to the
that's why
part.
I'm trying to stay high.
Okay. So
That's I mean, you can't allow
so
you can't allow
this is the
every
thing I want to do. I
energy
want to
into your
influence. I
environment.
want to influence us to stop like moving in a position of like imagine this right now. Your words that you saying are gonna affect the next generation upon the next generation.
Yes.
Right now, think about and move and vibrate into the part where you like, how do I send a message to two generations from what I see and what
Mhm.
I feel?
Mhm.
And this is the crazy thing. Somehow we feel like we in our mode, we in our mood. Like this is what I feel right now, and I'm empowered in that. But
Mhm.
think about this: if you had to cement this mindset, how would you communicate to two generations further from where you are right
Through
now?
my children, I'm communicating through my children. I'm taking the children
Hmm.
and I'm teaching the children everything I know. Now, a lot of that stuff
Hey,
I'm
Erica, how you
also
doing?
putting out there. How you doing, Erica?
Virginia
Virginia
Bushcrafter, how
Bushcrafter.
you
How you doing
doing?
today?
Much
Grand
love.
rising to you. Um, a lot of that stuff I'm putting it out there on my channel.
Hmm.
I'm putting the knowledge, the information that I have obtained over the last 20 years. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there for the masses to be able to get the information if they want it. But you have to come to a realization that the masses typically don't want it.
Yeah.
The masses will talk, the masses will tell you that they want it, but when it comes down to it, they really don't want it. They don't want
And,
the
and,
information.
and
So,
you just draw something that just came to my mind, and I have to. I try not to be disrespectful with Gigi, but then at the same time, like you gotta understand what you're doing right now is not about likes, not about subs. If you're a
right,
content creator,
right.
if you providing quality content, stop getting caught up into likes and subs,
Hmm.
but stay focused on to speaking to next generations,
And just
right?
put that information out there. Just
Yeah,
put it
yeah.
out there. Just
Look at my
whatever
friend
it
Shy right
is.
there.
Hey
What's up,
Shakira, how you
Shy?
doing? Whatever it is that you have that you want to share, put it out there. Put information out there that can help people on a grand scale. But
Yeah,
when it comes to some of your personal goals, some of your personal ideals, then it's some of that stuff that you might want to hold to yourself because people are out there to grab on to whatever that fire is that you have that they see. It's a lot of people that are just there for the entertainment factor. They're not there to learn anything. They're not there to really truly grow to the level that we're growing to. So I just give what I give. I'm giving all the information that I have obtained.
Hmm.
I'm giving it to the masses, but when it comes to some of my personal things, like I like to keep my energy high.
Yeah.
And the only way that you can protect your energy is to not be so available. You can't allow everybody to have access to you. Everybody shouldn't have access to you.
So if you have ever think about this, have you ever thought about that your ribs are there for a reason? Your heart is underneath your ribs. Why does some of the strongest bones that exist in your body exist above your heart? There's certain situations that you cannot expose yourself and leave yourself vulnerable to, right? Because it's there to protect. But let me share something with you, babe. African Americans, I know this is a twist, but African Americans in the United States spend $1.6 trillion
With a
per
T.
year. Wait a minute, $1.6 trillion per year. And then we go to the part where we be like sharing knowledge. How does that tie in?
What do you mean?
Like, how much money do you think we spend in sharing knowledge, supporting people sharing knowledge?
I mean, with just the classes that we take,
Hmm.
with the networking that we do, like a lot.
Black Guns, how you
A
doing?
lot. How you doing, Black
What's
Guns?
up,
How
Black
you
Guns?
doing, Brother Lawrence?
Brother
My brother's
Lawrence,
like
what's going
Grandma.
on,
How
my
you
friend?
doing? Stealth 222. How you doing? Um, with the classes that we take,
Hmm.
that we pay for ourselves,
Hmm.
to get higher education, um, to be in touch with the people that can actually take you somewhere.
Hmm.
Um, the trips,
Hmm.
the like a lot.
So let me ask you a question. If we spend $1.6 trillion a year, and then we get caught up into people spending $500,000 or $500 million on stuff that does not affect us, how do you feel? Even though we have to pay taxes, how do you feel about that situation? Like, regardless, you spent this much money, but then imagine here it is, you're watching money being distributed amongst somebody other than yourself in your community.
Honestly, I don't concern myself with what other
Mm.
people doing at this phase in my life.
Growth.
I don't. I'm just growing.
Yeah, that's
Like
all
it's
it is.
just time to grow. What
Yeah.
other people are doing is of no concern to Gigi at all. Um, like I said, I'm just gonna share the information. I'm gonna share what I know. You take what you want, and what you don't, then I mean, filter it out. It's not gonna affect me one way or the other. What affects me is what I do. Is me putting the work, the time, the effort into what I want, into where I'm going. The rooster, yeah. Yeah. Sean is gonna he gonna do
Sean gonna
Sean.
let y'all know I'm here, man. That is what it is. We actually next to Sean right now.
Yeah, Sean's
Y'all
gonna be
can't see it.
Seaning.
Yeah.
So, but I just don't get caught up. I don't get caught up in what nobody does. I place myself. I'm into positioning, and I position myself in places where I am respected. Where I mean, you don't have to love me, but I respect people, and that's all I expect back
Hmm.
is just respect. And so that those are the environments that I place myself in at this point in my life. And I'm telling you, when you start to get into that mode where you're in manifestation mode, like you will do anything to keep that environment sacred. Because once you start seeing things, we seeing stuff coming in our life now that we've dreamed about, that we've talked about for years and
Hmm.
years. We starting to see. those manifestations come into our life now. And so if you are at that mode also, and you're going to manifest things in your life, you better protect your vibe. You better
Yeah.
protect your environment. You better protect your vibration, because you start letting anybody get close to you, it starts to really take you backwards instead of you going to where you have the potential to go.
So with that
What was
said,
that? You
I
put
was
up there.
thinking about like
Um,
just say you go to bed in a positive mindset. You wake up in a positive mindset, and then you get up. How do you protect your positive mindset?
by
What are some of the
controlling what
things
I
you do?
see. By controlling what I see.
So you cut on the phone.
Nope, that's not the first thing I do in the
Okay.
morning.
So what you do?
I take time. I take a few minutes for me.
Hmm.
I mean, just to be grateful, just to breathe, just to thank God for waking me up.
Hmm.
That's how I always start my day. Like I have the alarm as a backup, just in case I don't wake up,
Hmm.
just in case I'm in a deep sleep that night, or early in that morning. But otherwise, I'm sitting that thing right back down, and we got to get one with the Creator before we start doing anything else. Like all of that other stuff, it can wait.
Yeah.
It can wait.
So be intentional about your positivity.
Be
Be
intentional.
intentional about your self development and growth. Right. We gotta make sure that we safeguard it. And sometimes it means saying no. Sometimes it means not being to the part where we when you protect something, you got to be somewhat forceful, but at the same time, you got to also be intentional about what you're doing. So as we move and do as such, we got to make sure we're intentional.
I was thinking about that was one of the things that on my mind. It's funny that you even bring it up,
Hmm.
about being forceful. Um, I was thinking about how, we have storms. We have these storms that come through, and Mother Nature is many things. Mother Nature is love. Mother Nature is peace. I mean, listen to just the birds. It's peace.
Yeah.
Mother Nature is power. We could be wiped out at any minute.
Mm.
But the level of control of Mother Nature says, okay, we're not going to be as forceful as we can be. We ain't going to be as forceful as we can be. But there comes some times where we're going to have to show you some of our power. We're going to have to
It
show
got to
you
be.
what it is. We're going to have to show you how powerful we really are. When them storms, them hurricanes start coming out of Africa through them slave waters, baby, listen, we don't even understand. They are just talking
That's
about,
Slow
hey,
Living
slow
Jane.
living Jane,
Welcome
how you
back,
doing?
man. I know you've been gone. I've been missing you, Slow
We
Living
missed you so
Jane.
much.
I asked Gigi, I said, man, where my Slow Living Jane at? Oh my
I hope
goodness,
your
man.
mom is doing well
Yeah, much
and your
blessing.
family is doing
Much
well back
love.
in
Welcome back on
Louisiana.
in.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
I'm sorry, man.
um,
The trade
but
winds and we understand that right now we're getting ready to get into a cold season and y'all be prepared. So let me share something with you all.
hey, Be Rich, how you
Be Rich,
doing?
what's
Good
going
morning to
on,
you.
man? Much
Thank you
love
for
to you,
the
Be Rich, man.
speaker for your Eco
Much
Nation
love to
fam.
you. But understand this, it's getting ready to get cold, y'all.
Yeah.
And with it getting cold, what are y'all doing to prepare? How are y'all preparing for this cold? Do you all have your gas? Do you have your electric? Do you all have
We
caulk,
saw we saw a kerosene heater yesterday. I have not
kerosene?
seen a kerosene heater in forever, and we saw
Yeah,
a kerosene heater yesterday. So I was like, oh, they still sell these? I didn't even know. I didn't even realize it.
yeah. And this is the thing. We have time because we know about 3 to 4 days from now it's gonna get cold. Some of y'all will get colder sooner than others, and
Yeah.
some of y'all already cool. But now's the time to prepare and get yourself together. And then once again, y'all already know, check on your elderly, check on your people with disabilities, check on your children. Make sure you do everything you possibly can do to prepare for all of this process because we already know. We already know. And then this is the thing. Growing with Hudson. Look at that.
Hey,
Growing
G
with Hudson. How
Hud, how
you
you doing,
doing?
sis?
Man,
Good to see
one
you.
minute,
Good to
one
see
minute, one minute. Growing with Hudson. Much love to you. Much love to you. I hope you're doing well. Much love to you.
Pricing subject for this time of the year, writer prep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the time where we really are able to sit down because some days it's just like last year, um, when it got really, really cold the way it did. I was,
Hmm.
at the hospital with my daughter, with our daughter,
Hmm.
um, having the baby. So
Yeah.
I got to go out. I got a little bit of it, but I didn't get what Eco Neighbor got because I was in the warmth of the hospital, and he was out here on the land, fighting for life in the 16, 17 degrees. So this is the time of the year that we are able to like, and I need it. I need to sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
I need to really um, take some time to just sit and just write more. So that's one of the things that I think that's really good, family man. It is that time of the year where you can just sit down and slow down. Hi, Kathy B, how you doing? Y'all had a freeze
Oh
warning?
my
Oh my
goodness.
goodness. Okay.
So make sure you guard your pipes.
Hey, Cassandra in here, South Fulton Garden. How you doing?
Make sure you guard your pipes. Today I'm gonna be making sure I go ahead and get everything warmed up because once the week gets started, it's hard to kind of like get everything prepared and ready. But make sure that you guard your pipes. You want to make sure you leave anything that can drip, drip if you can allow it. But then also, let's talk about this mental health, right?
Mm,
I went to a event down South Florida, and they really talked about people that are entrepreneurs that are not paying attention to their employees. So whether you're an employee, entrepreneur, or whatever, pay attention to your coworkers.
mm.
Pay attention to the people that are around you because we know as things get colder, we know that as
Welcome in, Kay. How you
the
doing?
economy changes, we every year what happens? People pass away and people lose their jobs, right?
Hmm.
We know every single year. Same thing we do to prepare ourselves for a great new year, businesses do the same. So,
Hmm.
my thing is make sure that you are prepared. Pay down your debt as much as possible. If you on the fence about going to a destination versus paying down the debt, pay down that debt. Get yourself prepared for just in case right now. My question is, Gigi, right now, in 1 month you lost your job, what would change in your life?
Ooh, not a whole lot.
Huh?
Not a whole lot. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have extra money to but hey, I not a whole lot. I would spend more time here
Mm,
doing things, and I would intentionally take some time off. I would intentionally, just take some time and just go through here and catch up on some stuff that I hadn't caught up on. It's been a lot that um I hadn't been able to just do since I started, back working.
mhm.
And there's a lot of things that I really need to catch up on. So I wouldn't. One thing that I'm not into at this point. Oh gosh.
We good.
Okay, I'm not into the whole stress thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I don't need that. My body don't need that. My hormones don't need that. Like stress, I can't do it. This is why I'm so quick to cut things off
Mm.
because I'm not doing it. I'm just not going to live. This is the second half of my life, and I'm not. I refuse to live in that way. I refuse to put myself in toxic spaces and all of that stuff. So stress management is extremely important to me right now, and I would take a little time and I would do some of the stuff that I want to do, but I catch up with some of the stuff that I have not been able to reasonably do with these 12 and 16-hour days. I would chill.
So let's look at it like this. Just say you are living. You're a single mom.
Mhm.
You got 3 kids,
Mhm.
and all of them under the age of 10.
Mhm.
And you're watching the transition of life. You're watching your rent go up. You're
Mhm.
watching bills go up. You're
Mhm.
watching a lot of stuff happen. What advice would you give to that single mom?
I've never been a single mother. I have no clue what single mothers go through.
Mm.
I've always had support, and I've always had my husband. I've always had his mother. I've always had my mother. I've always had my sisters. I've always had my brothers. So I can't even I don't feel like I'm qualified to even give advice to a woman who is doing all this stuff by herself. All I can say is I cannot even imagine
Hmm.
having to do the stuff by myself. When you used to travel a lot more than you have to travel now, that was hard. That was tough, with being there and then having what we had 3 kids under the age of 5.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So our kids were like, every 2 years. And I can remember having, two in diapers at one time. And then I'm breastfeeding. I breastfed all the kids. So it was a lot. It was a lot to take on. And I cannot even imagine what a single mother has to go through. Much respect to the single mothers. I value you. I have a lot of friends
Yeah.
who have had to be single mothers, but I have a lot of friends who are also married, who have had the help and the assistance. I have some who were single mothers before they got
Girl shy
married.
right there.
Oh, look, there it is.
Girl shy right
Single
there.
mother, find your circle.
Mm.
The circle helps, and at the end of the day, figure it out just like everything else.
Wow.
But support definitely makes a difference.
Mm.
And there it is. There it is. I ain't never had to do that. I
Thank you,
can't
Shy.
speak to that.
Appreciate it.
Kathy B. My daughter is a single mom. We had to step in to help her. She lives in Los Angeles. It's very expensive.
So,
I can't even imagine. I'm telling you, some of the hardships that we have been through as a couple, as a family. Now, we my husband wasn't into the 50-50 thing back then.
oh
he,
shit.
he
Oh
into the
shit.
50-50 thing.
I ain't finna do that right now. Oh my goodness.
I'm just
Oh my.
messing with you,
Oh
man.
my.
But he was hands in the dirt. What's up, brother? How
oh
you
my
doing?
goodness, man. All right, brand new. Click, click, brand new for y'all. Eco is into the 50-50 now. I'm just saying, man. We gotta
Wait,
transition
don't
because
put
we
me out.
getting dog, man.
Okay,
I'm finna move the table.
can we just move the chairs?
We can move the chairs and the table.
Okay. Wait,
I ain't
wait.
finna let it drop. I ain't
No,
finna
yes,
let it
you
drop.
are.
No, no, I got it. You just kick the stand up
Okay.
underneath there.
All right, got
Got it.
it.
You
Okay.
good?
You good?
Come on over. Let me move it, pivot just a little bit more. Shit, I'm 50-50. You get the other half. I get this half.
No,
You
I'll
get
let
this
you
half.
get it. I'll
I
let
get
you
the
get
other
it, man.
Shit.
Slide,
Oh my goodness, boy.
slide over.
Oh my goodness, man. I'm in the 50-50 club right now.
And so, y'all know I'm just joking. Y'all know Eco Neighbor is
Don't clean that
that's
up.
my guy.
I'm
That's
still
my
gonna wipe
guy
it
right
down.
there. That's my guy right there.
Yeah.
So, when we had this is I think where we differ from a lot of people is that we have always been communicators in our relationship. And so with us, we talked even when we were dating because we were young. We were very young, but we were dating and we had conversations, and we always talked about this type of stuff. We always talked about what do we want to do? What are our goals for the future? What do we want to do later in our relationship? Um, Once we got married, we always had the conversations about the stuff that tear a lot of people apart.
Mm.
So we talked about if we talked about having children. We even talked about the name of our first child, Robin, which we
Yeah.
named her Robin. So
So
we
selfish of me now. I look back on it. It was so selfish.
no, but I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was a beautiful name. I still think it's a beautiful name. And so we discussed that. We talked about everything. And one of the things that we did talk about was okay, if because I always wanted to be a mom. That was one of the things that like there was no doubt in my
And
mind that I
I wanted
wanted.
you to give birth to my child too. I always wanted
Oh,
that.
baby.
I saw you in high school. I saw you. I remember my best friend at the time. You was down like we had multi level on the on our high school.
Mhm.
And I remember you was like in this courtyard. And then I remember sitting back and I was like,
Hi, David. How you doing?
that's gonna be my wife one day. And then my friend was like, boy, you bullshit. We saying when you gonna be dedicated? When you gonna do this and this? And I was like, nah, nah, nah. That girl right there, man, she hit a little bit different. That's gonna be my wife one day. She gonna calm me down. And Lord knows, good Lord, boy, she got me in training wheel right now. That shit real. I'm sorry. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you gotta say. Go ahead and say what you gotta say. I'm sorry.
but we did talk about everything, and so um me staying home, me being a stay at home mom, we discussed this back when we were what, like 18.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, we discussed this back then, and so our plan didn't change. Our
Hmm.
plan didn't change from the time that we were talking, and then I think too, what really kicked it into high gear was when before our girls, we were having twins. That was our first pregnancy. We were
Yeah.
having twin boys,
God
and I
bless,
went
man.
into
Love
early
'em.
labor and lost the
Yeah, we
twins.
lost them, bro.
I was at work
Yeah.
when that happened,
And
and from
from
that
that
point
day
on,
on,
he was like, mm-mm.
you will never
He was
ever
like,
work
nope,
and be pregnant again.
nope.
You will never ever. I don't care if I got to get 3 and 4 jobs. You will never ever work and be pregnant again. And you got to be intentional about what you're doing. And bros,
Ain't G's
I
mama?
I'm gonna tell
His
you
mama
something.
grows
I'm gonna tell
hard
you.
in the
I'm gonna
garden.
tell
How
you
you
something,
doing?
bro. For y'all that let me talk to my bros right now. I apologize. I ain't finna just jump in here. But let me tell you something about the bros. Bros, it ain't hard. What you're gonna have to figure out you're gonna need to do if you're in the watches, you're in the cars, you're in the bikes, you're in the rims, you're in the stereo system, you need to pick a brand
Hey, GT.
and you need to pick who you're gonna be committed to and then be like, there are no other options, right? And then this is the thing, it makes what you do more intentional. It makes how you move more intentional, right? Once you decide that you be like, this is who I'm gonna be with. I don't care nothing about nobody else. I don't care nothing about. Ain't nobody gonna love you harder than me. Gigi, ain't nobody gonna love you harder than me.
Likewise, baby.
Man, I don't care what they got. I don't care how thick they is. I don't care how cut up they is. Ain't nobody gonna love you harder than me. Ain't nobody gonna give they all, right? And it makes you confident in the way you move. So y'all sit there and watch lions go on the territory. Y'all sit there and watch how lions live and die for their territory because they know what they got. And when they know what they got, they work hard. They get their life for it. It's just real. And ain't no other option. It just ain't no other option. And it's all good. Because I'm trying to tell you, you can have everything you dreamt up and far more when you just truly embrace what you got and
Be
you take your
grateful.
time.
That I mean, and that's why
Gratitude is something
we
serious.
end that
I
that
still got to move this thing. I'm,
we end that. I don't know why you got
I'm
between these
showing my
trees.
natural light right now. I'm showing my darkness.
You got between these trees. I don't know why
Okay.
you
You
did
kind
that.
of glowing though. God damn. You kind
Silly.
of glowing, girl. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can move this
I
thing.
don't think you're gonna.
I should have put it in the sun. That's all. You think that's better or not?
Whatever you say.
Well, listen at that. Listen at that. Whatever you say. Mm-mm,
Nope.
mm-mm,
Look at
mm-mm.
me.
Oh man, I
Black
can't
out.
have you all like that.
I mean, you moving that ain't gonna work.
No, this is what we need. Come on over.
Slide.
To the right. Slide to the right. Bam. That'll
Is
work.
that okay?
That'll work. That'll work.
I
I'm
don't know.
sorry. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
What was I saying? I forgot
I
what I
have
was
no
saying.
idea.
I forgot what I was saying.
King David, what's going on? Toya's Pantry.
Hey
How you
Toya.
doing?
Hi
GT,
Grace,
what's
guys.
going on?
Lucy Junior.
So let's do this too. Let's transition. We do not invite negativity in our lives, right?
Right.
But negativity will expose itself in our lives, right?
Mhm.
But we make the decision and we are empowered to decide how we're going to deal with that negativity.
Mhm.
So let me
Or
ask you a
whether you're
question.
gonna deal with it.
Well, okay, speak on it.
I don't deal with it. I'm
You
not
don't deal
gonna.
with
I refuse.
it. Okay.
I refuse to deal with it because why? Why am I gonna put energy into something that's not going to benefit me?
Hmm.
I just don't see anybody else see the point in dealing with negativity in your life. I don't see the point. It's not going to benefit me. If it's going to benefit me, then guess what? I'm going hard fooling with it. I'm going hard fooling with it if it's going to benefit me. But if it's not going to benefit me
Mhm.
in some sort of way, in some sort of positive way, because the negativity is coming regardless. It's going to come regardless.
And this is the thing. I remember our youngest daughter. She was like, "Man, this life thing is serious.
Doping.
This adulting thing is serious. You damn right it's serious.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can't cut it off. It's almost like this. Have you ever tried to stop a great day to end? Have you ever tried to stop the sunset from ending? What's going on? What you laughing
I
about,
was laughing at Brother Laura said that spot was good for 15 minutes dealing with the sun. You right.
man? This sun moving like crazy,
You right.
man. And it's all good. But at the same time,
Sorry, go ahead.
we trying to blend the shade with the sun, but at the same time, it's all good. But seriously, have you ever tried to stop the day from ending? Understand, my fam, there's something that you cannot do with life, right? In life, we have to enjoy every single opportunity.
Mm.
If you're driving into work, you got to be of a spirit of gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
If you are going to lunch or going to a break, you got to be in the spirit of gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
You got to look for the beautiful moments in life.
Absolutely.
When you hold your child in your hand, you got to understand, yeah, that child going to go through a lot of challenges in life. But at the same time, you got to behold the beauty of having a child.
Yeah.
You know, you done streamlined your resume, you done wrote out your resume, you done went to college, you done graduated high school, you done did all this stuff, and then you get this dream job that you dreamt about. You gotta embrace the fact that you have accomplished something.
Mm.
And then when you learn that it's not what it cracked up to be, you still gotta embrace your accomplishment, right? Because that's gonna be your motivating piece to take you to another level.
Mm.
Because the moment you become uncomfortable is the moment you need to move.
Mm.
The moment you need to move is the moment that you look for other options. The moment you look for other options is the moment that you broaden your mind, your perspective to new things.
Mm.
And guess what happens? You will see things you've never seen before.
Mm.
You will gravitate towards things you never gravitated towards. Now, the bad part about life is when you go on this journey from going to high school, going to college, getting a new job, you will have people that help you through that process. But you got to understand that sometimes Some of those people that help you through that process will not get you to that point where your destination is.
Hmm.
They will only be there to get you through high school, get you through college, to get you through a semester, to get you your resume. They will only be there for that point. And you done nothing wrong and be at peace to know that you done nothing wrong. But what you've done, you continue to grow and manifest your greatness. And then once you get to the part where you are stable, the goal is to teach somebody and share it with others. That's the infinite goal.
That's it.
If we don't
Are we
understand anything in
buffering?
life,
Hold on.
we are buffing.
Hold on. Let me make sure
Okay,
that
go ahead,
we're
babe.
not
I'm sorry.
buffering. Um. Okay, we good. We good.
We good?
It's just one phone. Okay, it's just one phone. Yoda Eco.
Anyway,
There goes,
who
there
is
goes
that?
your man, be rich.
That be Rich right there. Come
Yoda
on, be
Eco
Rich.
speaking.
You dropping stuff already before I even see it.
Yeah,
No,
you
seriously,
know, it's a little delay. It's a little
seriously
bit of
though. Think about this. Y'all see behind me, I got trees, I got sky, I got air,
delay.
I got birds, I got all of this stuff. Where do I fit in this world? Have you thought about it? Where do you fit in your world? Where do you fit in if you in your home, wherever you at, if you're in you driving, whatever you do, where do you fit in at? And why are you there?
Yeah,
What's the purpose?
yeah. I mean, I'm in that make a space for me, create what I want, make what I want. You know,
What happens
control
what
my
happens when
environment.
life does not create what you want?
I mean, that you create what you want.
Mmm.
That's what I'm saying. You
Mmm.
create it. Sometimes, listen,
Mm.
life
Take your time, baby.
sometimes will deal you a crappy hand.
You planned everything, you laid everything out.
It will sometimes just deal you a crappy hand from a small child, from just who your mama was
Mm.
when she was pregnant with you. I had this one friend who told me short story, told me
Take
about
your time, baby.
her mother
Hmm.
when her mother was pregnant with her,
Hmm.
how her mother got shot,
Mm.
her mother shot somebody.
Okay.
All of this is while she's pregnant with her.
Okay.
So she got shot. She shot somebody. Hey Bev, how you doing?
What's up, babe? How you doing?
Um, and she was talking about when she was a little bitty girl. She said she would wear her mother's shoes out in the back because she would walk so close to her mama. She was so attached that she would wear her mother's shoes out in the back because she was always right there. She was afraid to be alone. She was afraid for her mother not to be there. She said, and for the first so many years of her life, she was just always afraid. And she could not figure out until she did some deeper searching, until having conversations later in life with her mother. Like, why was I so afraid as a child? What was I afraid of?
Hmm.
She was like, my mom was always there. She always had me with her, but what was I so extremely afraid of? And then she said, even with the husband that she chose, very, very protective,
Yeah.
had to be. That's the only kind of guy that could have gotten her,
Mm.
was one that was extremely protective of her and loved her and cared for her and nurtured her. That going back to that power under control,
Mm.
that force under control.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what type of trauma that we're even being born into.
Yeah.
So
We don't have no
sometimes
choice about the life.
there's some stuff, that's my
You
point. We don't have
control what you can
no
control.
choice
Yeah.
about some stuff. We don't have any control of who our parents are. We don't have any control of any of that stuff. So sometimes we just get dealt the crappy hand in life, but it's up to you where you stay.
Yeah.
It's up to you. It's your decision where you stay. It's your decision what you put in your life, what you create in your life, to, or are you just gonna keep saying, you know what, hey, I'm a be a shooter too, you know, not for fun, not for practice, not for any of that stuff, but I'm fixing to be a shooter too. I'm gonna be a hellraiser too. I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna fight men. I'm gonna do all of this stuff too. Or you can decide that that's not the life that I want.
Mm.
That's not who I want to be as a person. That's not who I want to be as a woman or as a man. It's up to you at some point. It's your decision.
Yeah. And this is the thing. The moment you get the idea that you don't want what you want in your certain circumstances, the moment you embrace that you are here, means that there are other alternatives to allow you to escape those situations. It will cultivate a mindset to the part where you be like, you look for avenues to escape those situations.
Mhm.
And then when you look for those avenues, understand those that are with you and that been there to support you in your current circumstances, they may not understand where you're trying to go and where you're trying to be at. But then guess what's going to happen? You will find and gravitate towards those that will empower you to where you're trying to go. If
Mm.
you look for them and you be open to not comfortability, but to acceptance of the intention.
Mm.
So what I mean by acceptance of their intentions is understand that a message can be brought to you and you may not understand where it came from, but you understand the message.
Mm.
Embrace that message, love that message, and then transition and utilize that message as a tool to move you forward.
Mm.
And then forward movement and forward progress has nothing to do with what others think. Forward movement and progress has nothing to do with those that have been there to empower you, but it also has something to do with you and your vision. Your vision is far greater than those that have accomplished what you have encountered, right? Your vision means that I am expanding my brain and my mind far more than right now.
Mm.
So let me put this in plain language. My mom, when she was born, grew up on a farm in South Georgia. Her vision was to get out of South Georgia. Her vision was to learn new things, right? She got out, and guess what? She learned new things and she brought it back to Georgia. Guess what she did? She influenced others that have not moved or experienced some of the things she has experienced. That's her success. My success may be I do never want to come back. I want to grow and I want to expound. I want to do great things, right? Every generation shares and teach each other something to another level.
Mhm.
So who are we to suppress our brains and our imagination?
Most people don't use but a small portion.
And this is the beautiful thing about it. Age has no limit about your influence to the world.
Mhm.
Age holds no limit to what you want to influence the world. And the beautiful thing about life is that we have opportunity. Right now, the fact that you are here, you're breathing, you are living, creates a opportunity to change the world. And the fact is, it's not your intention. It's about you living out your vision, your dreams, and then going after it. Because the beautiful thing about life is all we got to do is just try to accomplish some of the things we think about, some of the things we dream. And guess what happens? It's going to change your next generation. Gigi just said that imagine she shared a story of your if you don't have kids and you're of the age of having kids and you actually have kids in the future. What you're experiencing, your thought, your process right now is influence your next generation. The things that you are experiencing and you learning, you are teaching your next generation. So those of you that don't have kids, but those of you who are around kids, the things that you tell them, your life, your experiences are teaching them and the next generation. So your life is a testimony and a lesson to others. Go ahead, baby.
I remember one of my cousins
Kenyatta's
little
journey.
girl. Hey, Kenyatta's journey, how you doing?
Can't see
speak to
me.
a couple of people.
That can be a blessing. One minute.
Sweet
Who said?
Tom, how you doing? Aunt Tia, how you doing? Seed Soil, how you doing? Seed Soil and Sunshine. Mazik, how you doing?
Bro, you don't
Good,
want to
good
see
to see you. Good to see you. Sorry, we've been moving around, trying to move.
You know what? We're gonna slide up right
No, we're
here.
not. We ain't moving no more.
I think we slide over just a little bit, and then we'll be done.
In the trees.
Let's
though,
slide
baby.
over just one more time. Go ahead.
You're gonna have to go a long way.
I'm listening.
You're gonna have to go a long way. Here we go.
Oh my goodness, she helped me.
All right, it's still gonna move.
Loving you. I got the chair, baby. Don't move that.
Okay.
That's right, Sean. That's right.
Should have put on short sleeves today.
Is that better?
Okay.
I'm hoping it's
I think that's
I'm
better.
feeling the shade.
Are you?
But I think it's better as I'm in the shade.
All right.
Go ahead, man.
Come on. What was I saying before all of this stuff happened? All this movement.
Let's go in the chat.
All right. So, I was about to talk about my cousin. So my cousin had this one of her little babies was like what was his name? Bone Crusher.
What?
What his
Your
name?
cousin
Bone
name?
Crusher?
No,
okay. No, the rapper. What's it? Bone Crusher. He said
I ain't never
I ain't never scared.
I ain't never
and
scared.
and her little girl was walking around with that song coming off of her lips, saying she ain't never scared. And if you don't heard the song, you know what I'm talking about. So she was saying she ain't never scared. And so I'm like, don't you dare whip her. Don't you dare. Because you put that in front of her. Ain't no way she could have known that if you weren't playing it. If you weren't putting that in front of her, there's no way that it could have ever came off of her lips. So, it's up to us. I forgot the point that I was gonna make about it. But
But you know what? You brought up a point just then. I know it's gonna influence you to come up with something else because you always.
It was was that Lil Jon?
Bone Crusher.
I thought it was Bone Crusher.
It's probably a blend of him like mastering the song or whatever. But I think it was Bone. 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I ain't finna get into that. But anyway.
Yeah, there was Bone Crusher, Killer Mike. Yeah. But anyways, yeah.
But seriously, I've been watching, and I'm gonna address this thing. And I know
Sunday, how you doing?
But Sunday, what's
Marilyn,
up?
how you doing? Yas girl, how you doing? Brenda Allen, what's up? How you doing, sis?
We got to stop rallying into negativity.
Yeah.
We got to stop loving.
Well, no.
The demise.
No, let's not say we gotta stop.
Okay.
Say if you want to go higher.
Okay.
If you want to live on a different frequency, if you want to live on a different level, then your best option is going to be to rebuke that negative stuff.
Yeah.
To rebuke those type of environments that don't uplift you and that don't take you anywhere higher than where you are.
Yeah. And the beautiful thing about this, I can remember when I first started, I worked for some years training, and creating curriculum to empower our beautiful, because I worked in the men's prison, and my goal was to empower them guys to transition the way that they thought, right? The way that they believe, and understand that you are important and that you are a beautiful asset to life.
Mm.
And whatever reason why you here, that's not important. My whole point was to let them know that you are an asset to this life, right?
Mm.
Now, with that said, understand negativity and opposition will come your way. But the moment you focus on that, you lose sight of your mission, your purpose.
Mm.
Understand this. Y'all listening to this live right now. You got some goals, you got some dreams, you got some things you want to achieve. And understand the moment you speak it into existence, the moment it comes to your head and you move towards it, opposition will come.
Mm-hmm.
And when that opposition
Believe that.
comes, the goal of the opposition is to pull you away
Mm.
from where you're trying to go. The goal of the opposition, and this is the crazy thing about opposition, and people call it Satan, people call it the devil, evil spirit, whatever. But the goal of it is to pull you away from your goals and your dreams.
Mm.
But the part that confuses us is that we look at how it's brought to us and the vessel that is brought to us in.
Mm.
This is the thing. When I'm trying to go after my goals and my dreams, my expectation is to meet opposition. And then my expectation is it will come in various ways that I didn't expect. It will come to me in ways and vessels or people that I didn't expect. But the moment I see it, it should give you fuel to press on.
Mm.
The moment I see my wife saying, "What are you doing? What's going on?" But I see my vision. The moment I see my friends, my mentor said, "That don't make no sense," or this and that, it gives me fuel to press on because I know I'm going in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
So look for opposition when you're moving forward.
Look at JCG
Let it be
Forces.
your motivation. What, Jason?
He said, I never had fear until wife and children came into my life.
Ooh, ooh,
Haven't heard that
woo,
before.
woo. Man, he spoke something deep right there. And that's the thing. Um, when a man decides that we started this in the beginning of this live, baby, where man, be man enough to choose who you gonna choose. Be man enough to understand that when I chose Gigi, I said I'm gonna take care of her. In my brain, I said I don't care whether we get a divorce, I don't care whether we break up, I don't care whatever. I'm gonna take care of her for the rest of her life. I'm gonna take care of what matters to her for the rest of her life. I don't care what people say, whether you a simp, you this or that. What I earn and what I get and what I grab is for me and know who I am, right? I know the value in Gigi. Gigi has shared things with me that no other person can share, right? And then I value that, and it's priceless, right? So let's share this one thing about life. When you decide your goals and your dreams, no matter whether it's a person, no matter what's a mission, no matter what it is, the things that people respect about people are what they're passionate about. How can you be passionate about something when you're all over the place? You can't be passionate about nothing if you all here and there and this and that. Sometimes we overthink
Expert in
things.
everything.
Yeah, expert in everything and just well, I ain't even gonna go down there. But at the same time, they don't even know what to come to you for.
Hmm.
Don't even like when I think about this, I think about such and such. When people think about you, what do they think about? When people say, I'm going to Auntie Tia's backyard, where I'm going, Grace Gines, where I'm going, when I'm going to Sweet Thumb, what am I going? King David, what am I looking for? If we all over the place, we all doing this and that, guess what? People not going to be attracted to you and be sustainable and be there for the support system because they
Yeah.
don't know what to come to you for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the thing. Be committed. Stop thinking about like, well, this gonna be disappointing, this ain't gonna work, and this ain't. Stop doubting yourself. Understand
Mhm.
you're gonna be the game changer of whatever you decide, whatever you believe. You're gonna change the game. Whatever been done before, you finna disrupt it.
Mhm.
And you're gonna create a system where no one has ever explored, no one has ever encountered. And understand you're gonna own it.
Mhm.
And you're gonna be master of it. And then there are gonna be people that are gonna step and repeat,
Somebody better
copy and paste,
receive that.
copy and paste. Forget about those that
Wonderful.
copy and paste because that's the goal. That's what you want to do. You want to influence others to move. The reason why we shared that we sold everything, we lost everything. How is it bragging losing your cars, your home, your land, your rental property? How is it bragging? And then you turn around and you see the journey where you own 20 acres. And people's like, well, you bragging because you own 20. Man, 20 acres ain't shit.
You know some of those
Because we got people who really own some land.
insulting compliments. Like,
Yeah.
must be nice.
Must
Everybody
be
ain't
nice.
able.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to, like the words say, you got to learn how to dust your sandals off
Yeah.
and keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Keep it going to somewhere else. If
Focus
they
on
don't
the
want it, this comes from the word.
yeah.
If they don't want what you're offering, dust your sandals off and move on
And the
to the
beautiful
next
thing
phase.
about life is when your intentions are focused on benefiting others and inspiring others, the mission will shine through to those that will receive it.
And it keeps going. It just
And
keeps
it's
going.
generational.
You don't stop. You just keep on going. But you dust your go on,
You ain't gonna dust them off.
dust your sandals off and keep it moving.
Because at the end of the day, you know, the things that make you mad and make you angry are the things that motivate you.
Mm.
The things that piss you off, the things that you be like, why? And you question why are the things that lead you to your destination.
Mm.
So there can be good negativity that people view, but question those things that disrupt your normal. Question those things that make you upset. Question those things that hold you accountable. Question those things that motivate you to go and do better. Because at the end of the day, all you trying to do is just
Question everything. As a matter of fact, question
all you trying
everything.
to do is just grow.
Find out if that is where you're trying to go.
Yeah.
If it's not where you're trying to go, if it's not what you want in life, if it's not meeting whatever need that you have, if it's not a real part of your goal for your future and for the future of the people that you inspire, keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Mm-hmm. But it's
African
all good.
dreaming. How you
African
doing?
dreaming is. What's up, man?
Uh, pull up, pull up
Go
my
ahead, baby.
tears.
I can't. I really can't see because
Yeah, I'm kind of
I'm
having to
struggling.
depend on you too. All right. Like they mad because you got something. And people are interesting when they get mad at you for not staying down. She said
Yeah.
it. Auntie said what she said.
You know, every single choice that we made over the years, it was like, why are you disrupting comfort?
Yeah.
Why y'all got it good? Why are you challenging the status quo?
Hmm.
And
Because sometimes like the Most High has a different mission in life for everybody.
mm,
Um, y'all's girl said earlier that he already put, basically paraphrasing what she said, he already put everything that you need inside of you. So if you're not empty, if you haven't given it all out, if you haven't given everything away that you needed to give away, then you keep moving.
mm,
If you haven't helped, you know, as many people as is in your spirit to help, then you keep going. You keep pushing forward. You keep doing different things. So some of us are just not the let me just sit here and just be comfortable for all of my life. Yeah, we'll get to that point. We're gonna get to that point
So
where it's time for us to sit down and stop going so hard all the time. But this is what big dogs do. We go
you
hard.
know what?
This is what we do.
Um, Hands in Dirt said we earned it,
Hmm.
and I think about that thing. I think about that comment.
Put in that work.
You know, Hands in Dirt. Our goal was to get 5 to 10 acres, right?
Hmm.
Our goal was, Lord bless me with 5 to 10 acres, right?
Even from when we were dating,
Our goal
that
was
was
to
the
get
goal.
5 to 10 acres. Many of those, when we prayed about, Gigi just said when we was dating, they weren't with us in 1996, 97, 98. They weren't with us through the process of the half an acre. They weren't with us, y'all. And then God says, no, bump the 5 to 10. I'm going to give you 20. Imagine right now what you're dreaming. Imagine right now your goals and your dreams. God will bless you for more than your goals and your dreams if you be brave enough and have enough faith to pursue and seek it out.
Mm.
Now, guess what? 1996 is a long way to 2023.
It's a long way, baby.
It's a long way. It's a lot of ups, it's a lot of downs, a lot of twists, it's a lot of turns. But guess what happens? The things that you speak into your life will manifest if you have the faith to believe and trust.
Mm.
So, with that said, think about this. The things you may think you want and need right now will be far greater than what you imagine, what you dream. And have peace and understand it and make no excuse that like life is a blessing, but enjoy the process.
Yeah, yeah.
Enjoy the process. Enjoy having nothing. Because one day you're gonna reflect on that having nothing and you're gonna see that you had something. It's times where we didn't know how our lights were gonna get cut on. It's time where I got up in the morning, I drove a little panel van because that's the last thing I can keep. And I had to go out and find batteries in junkyards
Mm.
and mechanic shops just to pay $50 for some food for the day. It's times where I had to go and find scrap metal, cans, and all of that just to pay for the light bill, right?
Mm.
But all that said, we laugh and we enjoy and we connect based on our experiences from that. It was hell at the time, but now we sit back and we look at it, we like, man, you remember this? So now the stuff that we face, we be like, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing what we going through right now that we can't overcome. And it builds strength, it builds integrity, it builds fortitude. And I'm trying to tell y'all, whatever situation you're going through, whatever you're going through,
Mm.
is building blocks to your future, and your future looks so bright.
Mm.
And understand that be empowered by your challenge.
Hands of Dirt say y'all earned your land and made the sacrifices you needed to make to have it. If people are jealous of that, their problem.
And my
Hands
thing
of
is,
Dirt said what he said.
my thing is like this: what you jealous of? I mean,
Hard work.
think about this.
You jealous of hard work. You jealous of dedication. You jealous of won't stop. You jealous of won't give up. You jealous of favor from God. You jealous of what?
Crazy
Like
thing
what?
about it, everything she just listed is the same stuff you had the opportunity for.
All of us have 24
Every single one of
every day.
us had the same opportunity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every single thing that we do, we got the same opportunity. And then we will have people competing against each other.
Hmm.
How do you compete against each other? How do you destroy each other to have the same thing that we got the same access to?
Marilyn M said, I enjoy seeing people succeed, especially when they let other people know how they went about it and did it. I wish I could pin this one. showing that it's possible for other people to succeed. And if you've been following our channel for more than a day, then you know that she right on the money.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, do you want your daughters, to do just as much as you did?
More,
Mm.
absolutely more, because they're so much smarter than me.
Mm.
They have, and then right now they have youth on their side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I tell them all the
That matters.
time,
That matters.
and you beautiful. You
Mm-hmm.
have beauty on your side.
That's the attraction.
Don't let nobody fool you.
Mm-hmm.
There is a such thing as pretty privilege,
Yeah.
and you can get a whole heck of a lot
That's
of
the reason
stuff.
why I don't get as many likes and subscribes.
She ain't pretty enough,
Man, if I was just sexy and fine and just had it going on, man, I'd be just killing this
So you be
subscribe.
killing it, right?
Man, I'd be killing it. I could just say womp 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 womp
Ain't
womp womp.
talking about nothing,
But because
and still get it.
it is what it is, it
It's
is what
all
it is.
good,
I'm gonna make the best out of it.
You sexy and fine.
I
to
got
me,
what I
baby.
got, and I'm gonna use it. I got what I got, and I'm gonna use it, baby. For real, for real.
Oh my God, you so silly. Um, dysfunctional. Okay, dysfunctional is a label that haters give you who tells you that you are not enough. Child, we don't hear it. We don't hear it. We don't see
Status quo,
it.
some bull.
People don't want to
Miss
do the
Nader, how you
work.
doing?
They want it to fall in their lap. They do, though. They do want it to fall in their lap. And that's just not how the real world works. The real world just does not work that way.
Okay, it fell in your lap. What you gonna do with it?
What are you gonna do with it? Even
What
you
you
know
gonna
what?
do with it?
Fumbling. You know when them
Wait
when
a minute. Wait a minute.
when the football players
It fell
be
in your
like
lap. What you gonna do
bro,
with it?
you were wide open. How the heck did you just fumble that ball? You were wide open. You had outran everybody. There was nobody around you, and you still fumbled that
And you
ball.
prepped the whole time for that moment.
You been
And then you
what
turn
they call a
around.
wide receiver. You've been a wide receiver for the last 3 years. How did you just fumble that? How you fumbled that ball?
So
But people don't understand that it takes focus. It takes dedication. I saw somebody say focus earlier. Focus, dedication. It takes you not wanting to give up and not going to give up. It takes all of that stuff. It takes discipline. That's the word that everybody hates. Everybody hates discipline. And every time I say something, I'm talking to people and I'm saying something about discipline. Everybody want to end the conversation when you start talking about discipline.
And discipline are the things that separate most people. Discipline and consistency is the thing that separates most people.
And all you have to do,
already
honestly,
said that most these famous athletes, they were not amazing when they were growing up. But the difference between them and the ones that did not achieve what they achieved was they had discipline and consistency. And they narrowed their field and they were focused.
Yep.
So, y'all, it is a beautiful Saturday afternoon. We are not going to waste your time continuing this foolishness of chasing the sun. But what we're going to do is we're going to encourage you all to just keep on pushing, to keep pressing forward, and understand the world will not be the same without you.
Amen.
But the sad part about most of this is we'll go to our grave not showing our talents and our capabilities because we got all this doubt and this fear about what people think about us. And how are you going to continue to grow when you do not challenge your status quo?
Hey, Miss Native. Hey, Indiana.
So my thing, I just want to let y'all know is y'all continue to be blessed, continue to grow, and understand that you inspire us. We watch you all. We understand you all. And I want to leave you like this. It's funny in these YouTube streets. It's funny as hell. And I love y'all.
Woo!
I support y'all. I watch y'all. I hit the thumbs up. I do all of that stuff. And Gigi do it the same thing. Y'all inspire us. Keep doing what you're doing. But understand that as a content creator, you got to move wisely.
Yeah.
You need to move wisely
Yeah.
and understand that just because you get negativity and challenges your way does not mean you're not moving in the right direction.
That's it.
Understand your purpose is your purpose.
Yeah.
You own it and be accountable for it and move forward. Y'all be well, be blessed, and don't forget to
Bye,
keep
guys.
on growing. Grow.
Have a great day, guys.
Y'all be well. Y'all
Oh,
got
I
a
feel so
fabulous
good.
week ahead of y'all. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it, y'all. I look forward to seeing y'all dropping